Hi beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Elle, I am a tarot reader. Welcome to True North Zodiac Tarot. This is my very first Pisces reading on this channel. This is a new channel for me. I do have another channel called Elle the Modern Priestess. The details for that are in the channel description for this channel. So if you like pick a card readings, feel free to check that out. But this channel is going to be all about the zodiac sign readings, so Aries through Pisces. They are going to be completely timeless readings. So whenever you're drawn to a message, whether from the picture or, ooh, that was a bit of a clumsy shuffle, whether from the picture or the title, just trust that your intuition has guided you, and there is a message for you in that reading whenever you find it. So at the moment, if you are watching it at the time of upload, I happen to be filming this we're in Scorpio season right now. We've just had Samhain start, season of Samhain. We have had the Scorpio new moon eclipse happen on the 25th of October, and we've got this Taurus full moon eclipse on the 8th. So when I'm filming this, kind of as a sandwich, we're sandwiched literally right in the middle of those two eclipses. So if you are watching this at the time of upload, Pisces, you may be feeling that a bit. Pisces, as a water sign, you tend to be, as all the water signs, you tend to be very sensitive to energies, obviously, and all that type of thing. So you might be certainly going through it, as we all are, but you might be certainly feeling that kind of double eclipse energy. So what is coming in for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node? We've got Ace of Pentacles right off the bat. Beautiful, gorgeous energy to start with. Lovely, sunny, bright energy. So for those of you looking for a new beginning, that one wanted to come out. Oh, gorgeous, Queen of Wands. For those of you looking for a new beginning in job, career, finances, stability, security, possibly some of you might be buying a house. There is a house in the background of this card. But I'm jumping ahead of myself a little bit, Pisces. Let's get a few more cards and then we'll read them all in context of each other. Let's see what's coming in for Pisces whenever they are drawn to this reading. What's coming in? Possibly some savings going on. Maybe that's for this new house, for those of you that might be purchasing a house. Let's see what else we've got. A lot of Pentacles here. 3 Pentacles cards already. 6 of Pentacles. And we're going to get one more. What's coming in for Pisces? Spirit, what is coming? Whoa, that's 2. Okay, I will take both of them. Let's see. We have got 3 of Swords and 9 of Swords. And back of the deck energy. 6 of Swords. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to put these in a nice order so you can actually see them. Okay, Pisces, sorry about that. Just wanted to get these cards laid out nicely for you so you can see them all and to readjust the camera a little bit. Alrighty, so what is going on for Pisces, I feel like, or for those of you drawn to this message specifically? As I said, it's a timeless reading. So it's also a general reading, so just take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. This will all play out in different ways for all of you. So as I mentioned, some of you might be with Ace of Pentacles possibly looking at buying a house, or you've got a new beginning coming in with work or job, finances, or something related to your sort of stability or security, whatever that means for you and however that looks. I feel like you're pretty passionate about this, whatever this new beginning is. With Queen of Wands here, she's got this gorgeous red dress on. She's riding an orange dragon. Orange is the color of the sacral chakra, which for those of you that aren't aware of chakras, they're just energy centers in the body. This is the second energy center, or the second of the 7 main ones, at least, that's around the sexual organs or around the womb space. It's the chakra that's responsible for creativity, passion, that kind of fiery spark, getting that kind of the creative juices going, so to speak, sort of sensuality, all those type of things. So this new beginning is going to be something that you are going to be absolutely in your creative element in. I see some of you nesting your house in a really creative way, or feeling really passionate about how you're going to sort of decorate your house. If this may be a new house, or it may just be something that you're kind of overhauling your existing abode, and it's really awakening your creativity and your like innate creative skills, Pisces. I feel like many of you are very innately creative anyway as a sign. You are ruled by Neptune, and you do have that, very much have that that kind of creative aptitude, if you like, or just natural creative ability, that kind of connection with that sort of the artistic side of things. A lot of you are quite artistic. Many Pisces that I have known, Pisces suns, they have been artists in some form or another, like photographers, things like that. So if it's not something related to the home and awakening your creative passions in the home, this could be a new job offer that could be coming in, some kind of wonderful new beginning that you're going to be really passionate about. It's going to really put your creative skills to like, I'm hearing like best in show type thing. It's like you're really able to display your creative skills. So some of you may indeed be photographers or something where you're doing some kind of exhibitions, or you're like setting up exhibitions of other people's photography, or you're setting up curating artwork. Maybe some of you have got a new offer working for an art gallery or some kind of art project or collaboration or something along those lines. It'll be different for all of you, so just take it as it resonates. But there's something around a new beginning that's related to your stability. I'm also seeing like a wedding band ring on the ground here. So this offer could in fact be an offer of marriage. It could be tying the knot, and your stability could be related to settling down, getting married, making connection that way. And this Queen of Wands could be the person that you're marrying, like getting married to, or proposing to, or you're the Queen of Wands in this situation and you're being proposed to, and you're very happy and excited and passionate about this person and about this situation. So congratulations if that's what is going on. So followed up by Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is saying something related to, there's some savings that needs to go on. This person, you can see he's kind of sitting on his treasure chest with there's money in here, and he's sort of staying in. So it's kind of the energy of like, right, okay, if we're going to do this, whatever this is, like buy this new house or have this wedding, or do some sort of maybe move to the country or do something, whatever this new beginning is. It maybe even like for those of you where maybe you're starting a new creative project, perhaps it's involving a lot of your time. Maybe for those of you perhaps that are like doing up your house, that's quite a lot of money, and so there's a need to kind of like conserve and save and stay in a little bit, and maybe not necessarily be able to kind of go out partying quite as much or go out and spend money quite as much, because you're kind of focused on these other things, or you're saving for this investment, or this sort of stable new future. So then we've got the Six of Pentacles here, which is like you're in a very I feel like through this process of conserving on your finances and being a little bit I don't want to say like tight, but like just being careful, I guess, about where your money's going. You've got the Six of Pentacles next, which is you're then able to be in a position through a process of saving, then you're able to like be a little bit more generous with your money. And like you can see this person's kind of giving, they're giving food away, they're giving here, and they're giving money away here, and they're able to be really generous. So it's just a general kind of spirit of generosity and a spirit of sharing. So it may be that for those of you who it is a new house that you've bought and you're doing it up, and you're going to have to save for a little bit while you make all those changes and so forth. But excuse me, I've got a bit of a tickly throat. But you eventually are going to be able to give back. So maybe you might not be able to go out so much with friends right now, but like once you've kind of saved a little bit of money or something, you will be able to you'll be able to like share that house or that your newfound stability, whatever that is. Maybe if it is a new job and you're transitioning over to some kind of new role that you're more passionate about and that uses your creative skills, there might be a period of initially, with an adjustment of salary or something, you initially can't go out quite so much, but then you're getting to a stage where you are going to be more stable and you will be able to be more generous and, kind of go out for meals or like share food or like something like that, like have people around and share food or whatever it is that you like to do. So we've then got the Nine of Swords. So there might be a little bit of a period of this is often to do with like anxiety and insomnia. You can see it looks like she's been sitting up all night. There's a little bird on the windowsill as the sun is rising, and the bird is kind of saying like, stop looking at your feet and at the floor and everything that's gone wrong. It looks like she's been like going through all these documents being like, oh, everything's going wrong, like it's not working out. And the little bird is saying like, look at the sunrise, like the sun is coming up, things are going to get better. So it might be that there might be a little bit of stress related to this Ace of Pentacles. So maybe like you're trying to decide about this job offer, you know, and it's causing you a bit of anxiety and sleepless nights, or you're a bit worried about this purchase of this new house, if it is a house you're buying, or maybe if you're taking a break from work to like focus on creative projects, you're kind of worrying a bit about money and about needing this Four of Pentacles and needing to kind of conserve and, you know, hold on to money and be a bit like conservative for a while. And there's a bit of a Nine of Swords energy around this time in terms of like, how is this gonna work out? But I do feel like you are going to move into this Six of Pentacles energy, and you are going to be very successful. You can see she's got this beautiful sun shining behind her. She's in this position to be able to be generous with like her time and her energy, and like maybe her home or her money or her resources in some sense. So I feel like the reading is sort of showing that like it might be a bit of a bumpy patch whilst you go through this new beginning, whatever it is, whether it's, like I said, home, a new job, a new creative project. There might be a bit of a period of conserving, but it is all going to work out. You know, you may be quite stressed about it, but you know, you are going to be able to, like, I'm hearing like recoup your finances. Like you are going to kind of get back up on your feet and be able to be in a position to like share with others. So we've then got the Three of Swords, which does look like a bit of a scary card, with this heart and the three swords, like inside the heart. This can sometimes speak of a romantic heartbreak, but I don't feel like that is what is going on in this situation. I feel like this is almost more to do with like preemptively worrying about something that might go wrong. Like it's almost like I'm sort of getting the vibe of that. It's almost like that Neptune energy of where it can be I guess like creating illusions for you that are like not actually going to play out, because I see a lot of stability and security in this part of the reading. We've got like Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy. It's very sort of solid. So there is something very solid in your life and very like you're committed to it, or you're in the process of committing to it. But there's like this anxiety, Nine of Swords, and sleeplessness and fears about a Three of Swords situation, which could have been something that happened to you in the past, Pisces. I don't really feel like this is like something that's coming in for you. I feel like this is kind of something that's happened, or something that you're fearing is going to happen. That there's going to be some kind of just bad situation, really, like with you can see the rain and there's like this raven, like maybe some kind of heartbreaking message will come through, like maybe the job or the house. I'm hearing like too good to be true. It's almost like you found your dream person or your dream house or your dream job or whatever, and you're really passionate about it, and you've been like saving and preparing for this, whatever it is, for a long time. But now that it's here, now that this new beginning is like, da-da, like it's here, hello Pisces, I'm here for you, you're kind of like, so used to, whoopsie, you're so used to being like not having it that you're like, no, it's not here. And you're like looking down, you can see like the bird is like, look, it's the sunrise, the sun's coming out. And that little bird is speaking of this sunrise, right? And this is you, Pisces, being like, no, nothing, it's all bad, it's all going wrong. It's all gonna end in heartbreak, or I'm gonna lose it. So maybe there are fears around, if it's related to finances, it could be like you're fearing that, like if this is like a house offer that you're trying to make an offer on a house, like, oh, I'm going to lose out to someone else. Like maybe there is a competition between, not that the cards are not showing any cards related to competition. So I feel like this is a fear. This is something that's in your head. Swords are to do with the mind and mindset and thoughts and beliefs. And 9 is like it's like the penultimate number before a completion of a cycle. So it's like it's almost like you're stressed out to the absolute max before you like almost practically have like a mental health breakdown almost. Like it's almost like that level of anxiety and stress, like it's like you're just like, look at all these swords on the door, or on this, I don't know what that is, like board on the wall. It's like, this is going to go wrong, this is going to go wrong, this is going to go wrong, that's going to go wrong, that's going to fall through, that's going to fall through, that's not going to happen, it's like you're just sitting up at night counting every single possible thing that could go wrong and preemptively waiting for a 3 of Swords situation to come about, because I really don't feel like this is actually going to happen. This is like in context of the 9 of Swords. So it's like you've got, it's like that, it's like you're what is the word? It's like preemptive, like you're a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what I was trying to think of. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like if you focus on everything that will go wrong with this new beginning, especially if it is like a romantic situation or a like a marriage offer or something, it will literally like, it's like you'll walk into your worst fears if you stay so fixated on everything that's going to go wrong rather than focusing on on the new beginning and on what could go right, and affirm to yourself that like you're worthy of it, and you can have this thing that you're passionate about. Like you are this Queen of Wands, you know, you are this like sort of chosen one almost, like in whatever it is that this is to do with, whether it's job, creative project, you know, like an offer for your artwork to be put up or your photography to be put up, whether it's you know, your like a proposal, anything, but there's just a lot of fears. There's a lot of fears here. However, I feel like you're moving past that eventually. Like you might go through a bit of a rocky period when this offer comes in. But with 6 of Swords, this is moving on. You can see this person, she's getting on the broom. She's got the 6 swords are like behind her. And these like crone figures, these witch figures are like riding the broom and off the mountain, like off into the distance, like riding this wave of wind that's coming to like take you to a better place. Like 6 of Swords is all about moving on from mental difficulties or moving on from a difficult place, whether that's like a difficult place you've been in emotionally, 9 of Swords, a difficult place you've been in terms of your actual location, your actual abode. So this could well be confirming, you know, for those of you that I mentioned at the beginning, you might be putting an offer in a house. This is like you are going to move from where you are to this new place. Or for those of you that are considering moving to, like, maybe you're thinking of moving to the countryside, there's a lot of like green around here, or you're just thinking of moving on somewhere, moving out of a city or moving out of your house, or just moving or going traveling. 6 of Swords is the perfect card to get for that, because it's super auspicious in the sense that it's basically saying like you are going to move on to better things. You know, you are going to, and this could be in autumn, in fact, because there's a lot of autumn leaves I'm also seeing like maple leaves. So this could be someone moving to or within Canada, or somewhere that just has a lot of like, or during autumn, or somewhere that has a lot of like maple trees or something along those lines. But it obviously doesn't have to be. That might just resonate for like one person. But the point is that you're moving on from this energy, this Nine of Swords energy, and from whatever place before this new offer comes in, you are gonna move on to something better. And then at the bottom of the deck, we had Seven of Cups, which is like figuring out some options. And in fact, she's in this particular card, she's one of the options is this heart here, which could be something related to love. Excuse me, I just had a cough. So this could be related to love, or it could be after moving on or leaving this sort of situation behind. There's various options that come up to consider, and I feel like with the Cups energy, this is really good to see this, because this is the first time your energy is showing up in this whole spread, Pisces, because this is the first water card, because we've got Cups is linked with the element of water, and you're a water sign. So there's a lot of earth here and fire and a lot of swords down here. We've got 3 earth cards here. So there's a period of stability, and then there's a period of like a lot of thinking and a lot of new sort of perhaps difficult thought processes, and then moving on to better thought processes. Swords is all related to thoughts and the mind, as I mentioned. And then finally, we're finishing off with, and I haven't read anywhere near this many cards for any of the others, so you're so lucky, Pisces, because you've got lots of extra cards. But we got 7 of Cups, which is like figuring out some options. I'm just going to move these over a little bit. So let's kind of move these slightly out of shot, because I feel like you're gonna move away from that. We've got 6 of Swords here. You've got 7 of Cups, working out some options. Now this comes out under 4 of Pentacles, so this could well be to do with working out options in terms of different creative possibilities, different creative job offers, or it could even be different suitors if it's a romantic situation. It could be another house offer. So maybe for some of you who were trying to put in an offer of a house, and maybe you got really stressed because it wasn't working and it just wasn't happening and it wasn't coming through. And you were saving and saving with the 4 of Pentacles, and it was just a big struggle. And maybe with the 3 of Swords, you know, it did end in a bit of a heartbreak because you lost out on the house offer, or whatever it might be, the job that you thought you were going to get. But 7 of Cups, there's some options coming in for you. You're moving on to a better place. So maybe, in fact, you do move. Like I said, whether it's you move house or locations. And when you move to this new place, I do feel like those Pisces, this is less about you physically moving and more about you emotionally moving forward, and you psychologically moving forward, and like getting past whatever these anxieties and things are, and healing those, and getting into a better headspace. And then when you're in that better headspace, you can see all the possibilities that are available to you. And then we've got 6 of Cups as well, which is like a beautiful, very sweet offer. There was another sign that got this card. I think it was Libra. So if any of you have Libra in your chart, or you have a person in your life who is Libra, that could be worth checking out their reading as well. But this is a very sweet offer coming in that's very emotionally fulfilling, and it's just so lovely because we've got swords, 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 and then 3 cups cards at the end, which I love to see at the end of your reading, because we've got 7 of Cups, looking at your options, weighing up a few different things that might be coming in, figuring out what is best for you and what you most want. You've got 6 of Cups, which is a very sweet offer, something that's very authentic, very genuine, very heartfelt, something very emotionally fulfilling, very sweet, almost very childlike in nature. It could even be from a childhood friend. So this could be a childhood friend coming through for you in some way. Maybe just an offer of friendship. they reach out and they say, hey, do you want to come to the garden with me or something? Or, you know, it might be romantic. It could be a soulmate. For those of you looking for that, particularly for those of you that resonated with the Seven of Cups, she's sort of pointing at the love heart going like, ooh, I had all this heartbreak in the past, but like, maybe I'm ready, you know, maybe I'm ready to I've moved on. I've moved forward to a better emotional place now. And maybe I'm ready for love. And Six of Cups, maybe this person is the right person for me. It could be someone you've known for a really long time, Pisces. It could be a childhood friend, something like that. But then we have on the bottom of the deck, we have got Ace of Cups. So brand new beginning in love. So I'm gonna leave it there for the tarot portion of the reading, because this has gone on quite long already. But I'm gonna finish up with a Crystal Mandala Oracle card from the Alana Fairchild deck. These cards are really big, so they're quite difficult to shuffle. I have a card for Pisces to finish. Woo! Wow. Unconditional trust. Yeah. Ascended Master, Mother Mary, and Celestite. Beautiful. So I feel like that is what this overall reading was sort of getting at a little bit with this, like I said, this Nine of Swords and this Three of Swords together. It's like there's a sort of a lack of trust in the universe somehow. It's like fearing all the worst things that could happen, and this little bird is going, no, but this is the sun. This is your new beginning. This is your Ace of Pentacles coming in. But you're somehow stuck in this Three of Swords place, or fearing the Three of Swords or something. And I feel like with this card, it's sort of saying there's a need to trust the universe that everything is going to work out for you. You know, you are going to have this brand new beginning that's very emotionally fulfilling. You are going to have this stability and security that is going to be an abundance, you know, like you're just going to be so abundant and able to like be so sort of generous of spirit and able to give to others of your, whatever it is, whatever your resources are, whether that's food, whether that's money, whether that's time, whether that's energy, whether that's love, whether that's, you know, it could be, I'm hearing, this is a very specific message, but I'm hearing adopting children even, you know, maybe for some of you, this whole new offer was related to an adoption process. And, you know, you've had to kind of go through a whole process around that, and at first you didn't think it was going to work out, but then, you know, you've moved or something, and it's all worked out, and you've got two sixes right at the end of your reading, Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles. Really beautiful energy. And like I said, Six of Cups has that real childlike, innocent energy to it. So this could be some of you adopting a child, getting pregnant, having a child, having children in your life in some way, working with children. But you've got two aces, two new beginnings, one related to your stability, security, finances, job, etc., and one related to your emotional life with Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles and Six of Cups. So it's very like earth, water energy, but you've got a little bit of a swords, some fears to release. And I feel like it's related to like trust and trusting the universe and trusting in your own power and your own self-worth, like what you are worthy of receiving. So I'm going to I won't read the whole message from the book, because for those of you that are familiar with Alana Fairchild, she is absolutely wonderful, and I've got quite a few of her decks and they are fantastic, and the messages in the books are so comprehensive. So there's several pages, so I will be here for a very long time if I read the whole thing, but I will try and do my best to summarize just a little bit, maybe the intro part for you, because I feel like that's quite important for you right now. But I would highly recommend her decks for those of you that are into tarot and oracle. So here we go. And also, by the way, this deck of hers, I don't know how her other ones work, but this particular one, the cards are encoded with the energy of the crystals. So for those of you that work with crystals, you like crystals, you know crystals, you can, if you're open to receiving this energy, you can receive the energy even through the screen, even from distance, from this card, because it's literally encoded with that energy of that particular crystal, celestite. The other thing is if you're open to getting crystals, you could possibly try and get hold of some celestite crystal for yourself, or if you've got it at home, try and find it. It could be really useful for you as you go through this sort of swords energy that you might need to kind of clear out a little bit. So let's read the message for you. So we bring you the blessing of unconditional trust. There are times when trust comes easily. Perhaps life is proceeding according to some sort of plan, or you have enough money to feel safe, sufficient prospects on the horizon to feel excited, and enough love in your relationships to feel wanted and valued. Then there are times when it is harder to trust. Perhaps none of the above applies to you. You are lost. You are lost, feel alone, confused, and without a clear plan or sign of hope ahead. Nine of Swords. Yep. You may be frightened and just want something to lift you out of the darkness and into the light. Yep, literally, look at that. Lift you into the light, this little bird, that spirit trying to lift you into the sun, and you're just sort of stuck in the darkness here. Your mind and perhaps your family and friends might tell you that this is a time that is crazy to trust. They may tell you that you should try to fix yourself, get real, give up, and get on with life. Do not listen to doubts or negativity in yourself or others. It is safe to trust. The Divine Mother is watching over you and will guide you safely into the new life awaiting you now. Wowza, new life awaiting you now. What did I say about this new life, this new beginning? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. New beginning. It's a new life that is waiting for you. This is you waiting here to collect like your flowers. This is like someone, it's almost like I'm getting the image of someone on a stage and she's just finished a performance and then the audience are coming up and giving her flowers, and that's you. You know, regardless, even though it's Queen, this is just an energy. Queen of Wands is just an energy of being in that receptive state of being able to receive things that you're worthy of. So you can be male, female, identify as anything. It doesn't matter. It's just an energy of being receptive and being really worthy and really rooted in that self-worth. And trusting that, like, I'm deserving of this. I'm deserving of this award or this, you know, this recognition or this love or this house or this relationship or this project or whatever it might be. But you've definitely got a new beginning coming in for sure. And I feel like this is definitely saying, like, don't ruin it for yourself by getting so, like, seeing everything that could potentially go wrong. And figuring out that it's all a mess and it's going to lead to heartbreak. Like, no, it's not. You're gonna move on to a better place. You've got, even if it doesn't, this particular thing that you're wanting doesn't work out initially, I feel like sometimes things get pulled away from us and we were really attached to them and we think, like, you know, why did that happen? Like, I really wanted that. That was supposed to be for me. Like, I can't believe that, you know, I didn't get that, whatever it was, job, relationship, person, you know, situation, you know, offer of a project or a funding or something. But sometimes it doesn't happen because around the corner is, like, if I can pick the card up, is a better option. There's something else coming in. There's a new option coming in that's going to make you, like, so much more emotionally fulfilled with the Ace of Cups. And it's like this very sweet, very genuine, very authentic offer. So just trust that whatever's happening, you know, you can work through it and you can move on from something. If it isn't working, you have the power to move on. So, you know, I'm hearing that quote about the bird doesn't trust in the branch, the bird trusts in its wings, or so, it's something along those lines. I probably mucked that up. I can't remember the exact quote, but it's, you know, you get the idea. It's that kind of thing. Like it doesn't worry about the branch breaking because it trusts in its own wings to be able to fly, which is, I feel like, the essence of this. It's like finding that trust, finding that power from within, that stability from within. You got this, Pisces, like you got this, and you've got this. You're moving into back towards your energy with this 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Ace of Cups. You've got a new beginning that's very emotionally fulfilling. So it's really important that even when things look a bit dark and dismal and like nothing's working out, to really trust the universe on this one, because if it doesn't deliver on the thing that you initially expected, you do have a new beginning coming that's very stable, that's very emotionally fulfilling, in something else a little bit further along the line that's just going to come in as soon as you've like moved on from the fears and the belief that things aren't working out, and found a sort of sense of trust within yourself and in the universe. All right, Pisces, I hope that resonated for you. Please leave me a message below if it did. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here. It's been so lovely reading for you today. I would love to have you visit the channel again. So please subscribe if this resonated, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified when I upload more readings. I do plan to upload pretty regularly, at 2 to 3 times a month, timeless readings. So just have a look and see if any further readings catch your eye, and trust that there might be a message for you. Okay, Pisces, all my love. Take care. Bye.